Have you ever heard of a love story born not from a fleeting glance, but from the power of words and wisdom? Today, we journey back to the Han Dynasty to uncover the tale of Banju, a woman whose grace was matched only by her intellect, and the emperor who was captivated by it. In the grand, sprawling halls of the imperial palace, countless women vied for the emperor's attention, adorned in shimmering silks and precious jewels. But among them was one who stood apart, Banju, born into a family of esteemed scholars, carried herself with a quiet dignity that was more radiant than any gemstone. From a young age, she had immersed herself in poetry, music, and the classics. Her wealth wasn't in her adornments, but in the knowledge she possessed and the virtue she embodied. One afternoon, as Emperor Cheng of Han strolled through the palace gardens, a soft, melodic voice drifted through the air. He paused, listening. It wasn't the usual gossip or laughter he was accustomed to hearing. Instead, he heard lines of poetry, recited with a depth of understanding and a gentle elegance that stilled his restless mind. He followed the sound and found Banju lost in her world of literature. Unlike others who relied on superficial charm, her words resonated with wisdom and a profound sense of grace. Intrigued, the emperor found himself drawn to this remarkable woman. From that day forward, their connection began to blossom. The emperor was captivated. He wasn't just attracted to her beauty, but deeply admired her mind. He began to seek her company more and more, not for frivolous entertainment, but for meaningful conversation. He would invite her to discuss state affairs, listen to her insights on history, and share his own burdens as the ruler of a vast empire. For the first time, he felt he had found not just a consort, but a true confidant, a soulmate who understood the weight of the crown. Their bond was built on a foundation of mutual respect and intellectual kinship, a rare treasure in the gilded cage of the palace. Their walks through the imperial gardens became longer, and their conversations deeper. Emperor Cheng soon found that he wanted her by his side, not just within the palace walls, but everywhere he went. He wished to share the world with her. One day, as they prepared for a journey, he turned to her with a warm smile, his eyes filled with genuine affection. He gestured towards his grand imperial carriage, an honor reserved for the most favored. "I wish for you to ride in my chariot," he said, his voice sincere. "I want you to be by my side, to share the view of the rivers and mountains with me." Any other woman would have leaped at such a public display of favor, seeing it as a symbol of ultimate status and power. But Banju was different. She looked at the emperor, her expression calm and thoughtful, and offered a gentle bow. "Your Majesty," she replied softly, her voice unwavering. Throughout history, wise rulers have been depicted with their loyal and able ministers by their sides. It is only the last rulers of failing dynasties who are seen with their favorite consorts in their carriages. I do not seek favor for myself, nor do I wish to be a distraction from your duties. I only wish for you to be a wise and virtuous sovereign, so that the Han Dynasty may prosper and endure for generations to come." The emperor was stunned into silence, but not with anger. He was moved. Her words weren't a rejection, but an act of profound loyalty and love, not just for him, but for the entire nation. In that moment, his admiration for her deepened into something unshakable. In the glittering, treacherous world of the palace, where affection was often a currency and loyalty was fleeting, their bond was a testament to sincerity and shared ideals. It was a love story for the ages. Yet, as we know, Love within the palace walls is never secure. The winds of fortune are notoriously fickle, and the human heart, even an emperor's, can be swayed. Soon, new faces would arrive, and the whispers of jealousy would begin to echo through the corridors. The serene world that Banju and the emperor had built together was about to face its greatest test. Her heart and his devotion would be challenged in ways they could never have imagined. What happens when a new, ambitious rival enters the picture? And how will Banju's wisdom and integrity hold up against the schemes of the court? Join us for part 2 as the storm clouds gather over this extraordinary love story. Thank you so much for watching.